you all a very warm welcome to the first roundtable of this National Roundtable series for MSMEs on digital transformation progressing towards Industry 4.0. IIT Indore DRISHTI CPS Foundation is a technology innovation hub established at IIT Indore under the aegis of National Mission on Interdisciplinary Cyber-Physical Systems, supported by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. It has been set up to promote technology development, leading to commercialization, skilling, job creation, and startup support. Encouragement, enthusiasm, excellency. These are few of the key drivers of this organization, with an aim of encouraging the spirit of research and innovations. We feel delighted and honored to host this one-day roundtable discussion with our eminent guests from the MSMEs, OEMs, and the academia, with an aim to equip them with resources and technology to adopt various facets of Industry 4.0. We are grateful to our delegates who, in spite of their very busy schedule, have graced this occasion. MSMEs are usually considered the backbone of the economy due to their massive contribution and trickle-down effects to the least common denominator of our society. MSMEs contribute more than 29% to the GDP of the nation and are responsible for 50% of the country's total exports. They make up a sizable employer group as well, employing around 120 million people in India. This roundtable intends to identify the problems MSMEs face in their digitalization journey in order to enhance digitalization and automation facilities and to advance the Government of India's vision of MSMEs with zero defect, zero effect. Professor of Cambridge University, Dean William Ralph, once said, "The aim of education is the knowledge not of facts, but of values." It is on occasions like this we get the opportunity to test our knowledge and understanding. We look forward to get an exposure about the best of the brains think about how digital transformation can offer MSMEs the possibilities to innovate and grow. With the help of this roundtable, we hope to work together and connect with other like-minded professionals to identify solutions for an easy transition to Industry 4.0. This roundtable meeting is also supported by Royal Academy of Engineering London under its Distinguished Internal Associate DIA program. We have with us today Professor Suhas Joshi, Director IIT Indore. Be it research, academics, welfare, outreach, global presence, Professor Joshi has been enthusiastic in all arenas and has keen interest in the subject of today's discussion. Professor Joshi's research work involves improving the productivity and quality of multi-scale machining processes through physics-based modeling. He has undertaken many research, consultancy, and infrastructure development projects sponsored by aerospace, nuclear defense organizations, and industries. I request Professor Bhupesh Lad, Project Director, IIT Indore DRISHTI CPS Foundation, to extend a warm welcome to Professor Suhas Joshi with a token of gratitude. May I now request Professor Suhas Joshi to address the gathering and formally inaugurate the first version of this National Roundtable series of MSMEs on digital transformation progressing towards Industry 4.0. So.
Very good morning to all of you, and welcome to IIT Indore. I think this is one of the first big gathering of the industry professionals and academia sitting together on the same platform, same table, and sharing the issues with the industry and professors telling what we can offer to them. I'm very hopeful of this dialogue. We have created this kind of a dialogue after a lot of debate, internal debate and discussions. And we hope to continue this dialogue with the industry. And I also hope that industries are patient enough so that the academia can provide appropriate solutions to their problems. Many times it happens that industry says that, oh, you are too late, and academia says that, oh, your problems are very old. We don't want to work on those problems. But there is a middle path. There are a lot of ways in which the best talent of the country, which is available to you, we have the brightest of brightest minds in the country, and we have the best professors. All the professors which we choose are after enormous amount of scrutiny, enormous amount of interviews. Getting a position in an IIT, faculty position in an IIT is not an easy job. It requires best of the best. So we have best of the best students and best of the best faculties. Now it is all up to us to come together and make use of this opportunity. So we have been doing this exercise at IIT Bombay. I was professor at IIT Bombay for 22 years, and I have joined 1 year ago, exactly 1 year ago. I have completed 1 year in this institute. Thank you very much. So we have done a lot of industry interaction connect at IIT Bombay. Professor Kulkarni is here, and Professor Mohit Lal from IIT Kanpur is here. So we have established a Boeing Center at IIT Bombay, which is exactly for the same purpose, that the academia and industry should come forward and start talking about their issues and start working together. So before establishing the Boeing Center at IIT Bombay, we had consultations with almost like 200 industries. We went all over the country. Wherever we went, we actually gathered the industries at that place. And we had this kind of a small roundtable discussions or brainstorming sessions, that if at all we want to have such kind of a center at the IIT Bombay, what are the issues or what are the requirements you expect from the center? So similar thing here, that here right now, DRISHTI CPS is such a platform which is actually provided by the government. Government is actually coming forward and it's saying that, yes, this is a platform where you can come together and discuss about your issues, and we see how these issues can be solved. So I'm very happy today that almost like 10 such brainstorming sessions are going to happen. Then from those brainstorming sessions, you are going to go to the next level where, the consolidating the requirement of all the MSME sector. And then our students and professors will try to work on those aspects and try to give the solutions to the industries. So this is one unique kind of approach, a unique kind of process we are trying to evolve. And one of the things is that the wholehearted participation is expected or required or envisaged from all the people, professors as well as the industries. And I request both the parties to be extremely patient, so that we take this dialogue a little bit forward. In the first instance, you may not get exact solution, but you may get a direction to the solution. Second instance, third instance, probably you will start getting the solutions if you persist with this kind of a dialogue. So once again, welcome to the Institute. We are very much interested in encouraging this kind of a dialogue with the industries. Neighbors first has been our priority, and we have been engaging with all the neighboring industries since last 1 year. Last August, we had one industry and corporate connect meeting where all the major industries of in and around Indore were called. Again, the same dialogue we had with them. And then about 6 or 7 projects have come out of that dialogue. Tomorrow we are going to have another second version of that Industry Connect program, where we are going to call the pharma industries as well as the IT industries in and around Indore to discuss their issues, technological issues, their long-term technological vision, what they would like to do. And then the similar program, half a day brainstorming is going to happen with the bigger industries tomorrow. So this is the second level of industry interaction that we are doing with the bigger industries. But this is the first time we are doing with the MSME industries, which actually form the backbone of the Indian manufacturing sector. I have personally worked with industries all over my career. I work in manufacturing. My specialization is machining area. So I can make out, and I know I work with Boeing. I established a Boeing center at IIT Bombay. So I have worked with many industries over a period of time. And we have done a lot of technology transfer, technology development for the industries. And it is possible that we all come together, discuss the problems, issues, and then we will be able to give you the solutions, and both of us will be able to flourish. So my best wishes to the program, and welcome again to IIT Indore. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words. We have with us Professor Bhupesh Lad, Project Director, IITI DRISHTI CPS Foundation. He is associated with Industrial and Systems Engineering ISE Research Group within the Department of Mechanical Engineering, IIT Indore. His research interests include smart manufacturing, reliability engineering, and prognostics. He has been instrumental in constantly motivating us to work towards the overarching goal of DRISHTI CPS to enable knowledge generation through basic and applied research and foster an interactive environment where innovative products can be developed. I now invite Professor Lad to share his thoughts with us.
Thank you, Atlay, and thank you, Professor Joshi, for your encouraging words and making this DRISHTI CPS an important entity of the IIT Indore. We have got excellent support from the institute in the last 1 year, and we have reached to a level where we are able to interact with such a large gathering of industry participants. I thank Mr. Dharamveem for accepting our invitation for this event. I thank Mr. Mahesh Gupta from MSME for encouraging the MSME sectors to come forward for such kind of interaction. I thank all the participants and from the academia and the industries who have come here. I am very sure the discussion will be very fruitful. I will be interacting with you on the subject matter throughout the day, later part of this event. I request Aditya, in fact, who is driving this center now from the front, and he has set up a very motivated team of researchers, engineers with him. I request him to come and give a brief overview about DRISHTI. And I look forward for the interaction on digitalization with all the MSME members in the second part of the day. Thank you very much. Aditya.
Very good morning, everybody. I hope I'm audible at the back. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you, Professor Joshi, for joining us today. Thank you, Dr. Lad, for sharing the information with the present attendees. First of all, thank you for coming to IIT Indore today morning. There has been a lot of back and forth between us and you regarding the logistics and other stuff. In case there has been some inconvenience, please pardon us. It is also our first try doing such a stuff at IIT Indore. I would also like to welcome our guests for the day. So the idea behind doing this session is we reach out to the OEMs who have the strength, the capabilities to digitalize, to move towards Industry 4.0. We have MSMEs with us who are in requirement of support in most cases to move towards Industry 4.0, to improve upon the quality of the product, to compete in the market. On the third side, we have startups with us today. We have around 12 odd startup founders who are here with us today. Mostly those people who are working with MSMEs day in and day out. They understand the problems, they have built solutions, and they are somebody who can quickly build proof of concepts, MVPs for the respective problems that MSMEs and OEMs face. And also we have several respected professors today who will be guiding force for this particular brainstorming session. And nevertheless, we have some amazing PhD scholars with us who will be working on each table with the participants and helping you move towards a particular goal that we have towards the end of the day, that is reaching out and understanding the problems that you're facing in your day-to-day journey towards digitalization. A quick introduction towards DRISHTI. Can you please share the presentation? So DRISHTI is 2 years and a few days old. I am 5 months old in the organization. So it is almost like a baby of IIT Indore. And the way we are trying to build it is a hardcore machine which moves at a faster pace than most academic institutions can. Right? So that has been the driving force behind DRISHTI. That has been the thought behind establishment of DRISHTI. A few technicalities. So DRISHTI has been set up through support of DST, which is Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. We thank them for all the support, both financial and otherwise, that they have accorded to us. We are a Section 8 company, I think, which is most important for all of you to know. We are a Section 8 not-for-profit company. All the funds that we generate, all the revenue that we generate, all the grants, CSR funding that we generate from corporates, from government, from other entities are pushed back into the main objectives of the company. The main objectives of the company are technology development and commercialization, for the reason for which we have called all of you here. Can you go back to the previous slide, please? All right. The third point, we have a certain mandate where we try to work. Obviously, the sectors are diverse. We work with manufacturing, we work in engineering, we work with pharma, we work with education, we work in multiple sectors. But the primary mandate focus that DST has given to us is system modeling, simulation, and visualization. Next slide, please. Thank you. Some of the technologies or fields that we are working in, as you can see, we have tried to cover almost all the technologies that are available out there. We are working on AR, VR, XR, MR. We are working on AI, ML. We are working on blockchain. We are working on physical systems. We are working on digital systems, which forms the core or crux of cyber physical systems under which we have been established. Similarly, when we talk about industries, we are working in healthcare, which includes pharma. We are working with manufacturing. We are working for Industry 4.0 across the board. We are also working in agriculture. So in case you are part of the food industry, you are part of the agri industry, we are happy to support you there also. Next slide, please. Some of the initiatives that I would like to quickly discuss with you, and I'll be very brief to summarize these points, but this is important so that you understand what DRISHTI does, and perhaps after this particular program, after today's event, we can discuss in detail about what are your requirements, where can we of support to you. So the first part that we do is technology development. So how do we do technology development? There are two ways to go about it. One, we reach out to end customer, which are usually industries. We seek out their problems. We reach out to the MSMEs. We reach out to the larger OEMs. We reach out to manufacturing concerns. We reach out to engineering concerns. We check what is their problem. Based on their problem, then we open calls in which researchers, which may be UG students, PG students, PhD scholars, which may be faculties, spread across the country who have worked in a similar problem, who have worked on a similar problem statement, reach out to us telling that we have done this work and this is how we can support the solution for this particular problem. Let me reiterate a quick point. We are based out of IIT Indore, but we are part of a national mission. Because Indore is our hometown, because Indore is where we are based at, obviously the first stop or the first step that we take is usually at IIT Indore, whenever we reach out to researchers or students. But beyond that, in case we are not able to find suitable professionals here for a particular problem, we are free to work across the board. Today also you'll find professors from IIT Bombay, we have professors from IIT Delhi, we have professors from IIT Kanpur, IIT Jammu, Shiv Nadar University in Greater Noida, among others. So that is the technology development part. The second part is skill development. In case you feel that your middle level management, your senior management, your operators, or the freshers that you want to hire are not skilled enough, they are not trained enough to work on day one, or they are not trained at a place where they can contribute towards the success of your organization, we are happy to come in as technology partners. We are happy to come in as skilling partners to upskill your workforce. Most of them would be very well conversant with what they are doing at their end. But to move to the next step, to improve upon the quality, to move towards Z, which is zero effect, zero defect, the mood of the nation is towards reducing all effects to the environment and improving the quality at the same time. So in case you need support there for upskilling or reskilling your workforce, we are present. And because profit is not the core motive that we work with, we are able to offer our services at a quarter of the commercial cost that may be involved. Next, to reach out to us, to connect with us, to do such more networking sessions, we have an affiliate program. So anything that we do across sectors, we first reach out to our affiliate members to see if they're interested to participate. So in case from the industry, from the academia, you are interested in becoming an affiliate member, we have several training sessions across the year. For affiliate members, usually the trainings are free up to a certain extent. Post that, we give discounts for our trainings, which are conducted by professional trainers, which is conducted by consultants, which is conducted by IIT faculty, among others. So for affiliate members, the first benefit is getting access to world-class training for you and for your team. The second benefit that we can offer you is peer networking and peer learning sessions. So very often we do online meetups, we do offline meetups across multiple cities. We try to make groups of people who are working in a similar industry such that they can work together and contribute to the larger vision of improving the nation. And finally, we have the Technology Business Incubator Program. I thank all the startups who are here. As a part of the Technology Business Incubator Program, we support startups who are building technologies that can be commercialized within a time period of 8 to 12 months. So all those startups who have a technology which is under development or which has been developed for a particular use case, we are happy to support them both with technical mentorship as well as with business mentorship, and most important, with funds. So we have funds of our own to give to startups, and also we syndicate with other angel investors, micro VCs, larger VCs, for initial and next rounds of funding available through them and through us. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Okay, just back, please. Sorry. Okay. Why do we do tech development? Ultimately, it has to lead to commercialization, and that is why we are here. Professor Joshi mentioned that the relation between academia and industry is not a very smooth one when we start, right? Because there are a lot of hiccups. The way we work and the way you want us to work, or the way you expect us to work, might be different initially. But what we understand and what we have built over the past few months is a team that can deliver. We have people from academia, we have doctorates who are amazing at the technology that they have worked on. We have people from startup, we have people from industry who have worked more than a decade in the industry, who are part of DRISHTI team now, and that is why we are confident that we are the bridge between the academia and the industry. And that is where the commercialization angle or the technology adoption in the industry will take place at a faster pace. And we make sure that we smoothen out or iron out the differences that occur between the thinking professional of an academic professional and of an industry professional. We have another scheme wherein we are reaching out to some of you. Perhaps, Dharmveer sir, you are the first target for the second scheme. We call it the Visiting Industry Professional, or the VIP scheme. What happens, what we have realized is that in case we call a guest today, we call Mr. Dafaria today, we call Mr. Gupta today, we call Mr. Dharmveer today, they would come, perhaps speak a few words, discuss, and then go back, and then you would be busy in your own business, right? But real development cannot take place like that, because what I can offer you today is a very small introduction about DRISHTI. What DRISHTI has done over the past 2 years is humongous amount of work. So in a visiting industry professional, we reach out to industrialists, we reach out to senior professionals who visit us and stay at least 3 to 5 days in the campus. They reach out to professors, we do the connections, they look at the labs that we have, they look at the technology facilities that we have already built, they see the technologies on which we are working, and see what are the applications of these technologies in their industries or perhaps their vendors. Also, when they see these things going on in front of them day in, day out for at least a week, they are also able to connect it with the problems that they have at their own place of work. So let's say you are facing problem related to safety or training of safety, right? We have solutions in which almost realistic safety training can be given through VR headsets, right? And which are very cost effective as compared to the previous time when you had to buy a HoloLens of 1 lakh rupees. So we have come a long way forward from that place. And that is where we reach out to visiting industry professionals. Also, we have chair professors. For chair professors, they work on a technology and they take it to TRL level 7, from where DRISHTI takes over and takes it to TRL level 9 for commercialization. We do skilling for job creation. In case you need people for a particular role, you need 10 engineers for a particular role, but you know that the engineers that are coming out of tier 2 colleges or local colleges of Indore are not suitable for you. We are there to help you upskill them. We are happy to train them according to your requirements. We have the Startup Support Market Connect. I guess this another reason for doing this is so that the startups that we have here, apart from giving them money or gyan, business gyan, etc., we actually connect them to industries who are sitting here such that they get real business. Most startups are founded by technology people. And technology people have a difficult time in marketing themselves, right? I guess all professors will agree. They have wonderful ideas. They have built beautiful products, but they have not been able to build startups or companies out of that because, again, I am also from technology background. We fail at the marketing side of things. So that is where we want to do connections through DRISHTI. And finally, we are happy to inform everybody that DST Government of India has given us some funds for our operations, but as of now, vis-a-vis our expenses, we have been able to generate from industry, from CSR, from various support that we are working, from various projects that we have taken, almost half of the fund. So we are contributing 50% to the budget from our own revenue generation activities as of now. I think that is all from my side for now. I won't stretch further. I'll come back to this dais to speak more about how we will conduct today's session. Right now, we had requested everybody to sit, but later on, we'll request you to sit on particular tables such that we have a particular group of MSMEs, OEM, startup, professor, and PhD scholar on a similar table. We don't want all OEMs to be sitting together. We don't want all MSMEs or startups to be sitting together. Discussion will not take place, right? The actual deliberations, discussions will only take place if there is a varied crowd on every table. There are 10 different tables that we have here, and we want to make it the effect of, we want to give it the effect of having 10 different round tables at one point of time. So all of you discuss separately, all of you come back, the PhD scholar presents, and then we move out to finalize towards the end of the day. That is the agenda. We'll discuss this in detail later on. Atray, back to you. Thank you so much. A very warm welcome again.
Thank you, Aditya. Today we are honored to have Mr. Dharamveer Singh Solanki, Plant Manager, Cummins Turbo Technologies Limited. He is a supply chain professional with 17 years of work experience in automobile giants like Tata Motors, MAN Trucks, and currently leading supply chain for Indore site in Cummins Incorporation Turbo Technology Division. Experienced in the field of vendor development, purchase, project management, lead complex supply chain projects. He has certified 6 Sigma Black Belt and 6 Sigma Master Black Belt and provides leadership and mentoring for Black Belts focused on continuous improvement of the business as a result of the project completion and implementation. I request our CEO, Mr. Aditya Vyas, to extend a warm welcome to Mr. Dharamveer Singh Solanki with a token of gratitude. May I now request Mr. Dharamveer Singh Solanki to please come on stage and share his thoughts with us.
Okay, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, thank you. Okay, I think before I start, just I little bit talk about Cummins in India. Most of you already aware of. So Cummins is basically a diesel engine manufacturing company based out at US. Around 15 plus plants are there in the India, majorly in Pune, Kothurud, Fulton, Jamshedpur, and in Indore. The main product is basically the commercial vehicle engine manufacturing. And like Tata Motor commercial vehicle, almost 85% of Tata Motor trucks powered by Cummins engines. As well as we are supplying to Ashok Leyland, Eichers, MAN trucks, and all the tractor segment. And also we are producing the engine component related to the diesel engine, like Cummins Turbo Technology, which I am leading plant manager. Then filtration system, emission system, fuel systems, these also we are producing as a component business. And also we are in the field of power generation, Cummins power generation. You must see in the green color genset in most of the buildings or service industries. It's also powered by Cummins. The business size is almost 18,000 crore annual sales what Cummins across India with 15 plus plants. Okay, thank you. Now I would like to start a little different this session. You must hear the name of 2-3 companies of what I try to connect the today's topic. Hindustan Motors, HM, Ambassador car, I mean. The Ambassador car you must seen earlier. Kodak camera, okay. Motorola phone and Nokia phone, the earlier version of 90s. What happened to this industry now? Why they not able to survive? You must, so the basic is as the technology changing, as the business need or customer expectation changing, a few of these industries not able to change. They try to keep the whatever they were doing, they were best, and they try to keep the same product. They think that they will survive. And you know the result that when Maruti come in India in 1983, at that time Ambassador was at peak, but slowly that it is taken over. So the message what I try to give, similarly Nokia, they were very, they literally dominating the market. And all of a sudden smartphone technology came and they not changed their self, and over the time it's gone. Similarly for Kodak camera, okay, they not come into the DSLR and all that. And so the message is, time is, it's a changing environment, and nowadays the speed of change is very high. If we as a industry not ourselves upgrade, keep in technology, we cannot survive. We have enough example around that. And that's where the today's topic is the technology and the digitalization or industry 4.0. So I think if we not accept the change, then it is very difficult to survive, even to attract the peoples. I would say the current generation, the young generation, millennials or Generation Z, if you want them to work for you, you also need to change the way you are currently working. So that's what I try to say. And if I talk about in terms of digitalization and how it helped Cummins, there are few of the example I would like to share and how it helps us. First of all, I think you all know that it's very difficult currently, like we seen the COVID layer, the dynamics, all of a sudden plant closed for 20 days and we literally not able to survive as an industry, and we took lot of efforts. So the point is flexibility. We need flexibility. We cannot keep like manpower. Okay, we cannot keep 100% manpower permanent on our role. If the demand changes, we need flexibility. And so the point is that manpower. Now the second part of the manpower is how soon we can hire them. If we need temporary manpower, how soon we can hire them, how soon we can give them training so that they start their work. And I think around that, one of the project done in our Cummins India in Indore, and I think our who implemented the project, he's also here, Jiten Saraswat. He did the project in Industry 4.0 on overall how the manpower can be developed with minimum speed, how we can deploy the manpower based on the skill required for the specific job. We have multiple stations in the line, and some station need different skills, some station need different skill. How we can deploy that? So the project name was a skill pod. He will talk more about that. But the intent is that in the current changing environment, how soon we can bring the employee on board, how we can give the training. And I think this digitalization and Industry 4.0 really help us. And even it is up to that extent, we have a company provided vehicles. And normally absenteeisms are there. So the time individual employee board the bus in the 7 a.m. in the morning from Bhawarkua, example, it gives signal to my operation manager that today how many manpower is going to report, and based on the skill where I need to deploy this manpower so that I can get the maximum output. So up to that level connectivity we able to deliver and able to implement. So that's one of the manpower related, I would say, how digitalization help us. Another is collaborative robo. I think wherever we have a repetitive work, wherever we have ergonomic related challenges, and if the production is happening in all the 3 shift bases, and if there are some customer requirement which need to be measured, which need to be ensured before it is delivered. So I think collaborative robots really help us, and we already implemented and we have further plan. It's a capital intensive investment. The earlier project, what about manpower, it's not capital intensive, but this one, little capital intensive, but it gives payback to us in terms of resource optimization as well as overall efficiency for the plant. Then another is inventory optimization. I think who are in manufacturing, inventory is literally block our money, okay? How we can optimize the inventory, how we can, based on the situation or customer demand changing, how we can control the inventory. And again, that one of the project, and again, I think, just can you stand, Jayesh and Jiten? These 2 gentlemen implemented this project, and it was really WIP, work in process inventory reduction. With that, it is controlled with Industry 4.0, like big data analytics, cloud computing, advanced statistics, and now we put the system control that how we can control the inventory and advanced intimation. Around 90 lakhs of inventory we are able to reduce in our work in progress inventory, WIP. Then another example is transportation. I mean logistics. Okay, in that in our one of the Fulton plant, that transportation management system. Like we have a India distribution plant for complete aftermarket in Fulton, and almost 100 plus vehicles are dispatching everyday basis, 200, 300 vehicles are coming daily basis. How we can optimize the layout, how we can maximize the truck usage, how we can save the logistic cost, even bill validation, because you must be aware of the service bill validation is really tricky. It cannot be like physical part, it's okay. You receive 10 parts, you counted and you make the goods receipt and payment can be done. But service bill validation is really not so easy. So with all this logistic cost optimization, real-time tracking, service bill validation, we develop again a transportation management system with this technology and all that. Then another element is ergo improvement. I think nowadays lot of new technologies are there. You must be seeing in the LinkedIn as well, based on AR, VR, that if any specific operation is doing, and if any ergonomic challenge is there, that camera sense and give the signal that what types of improvement you need to do so that ergo-related health risk can be avoided. So I think there are enough examples, and even in inventory counting, in warehouse, if we would like to count the inventory, there are a lot of technology available which we are in the phase of implementation, how we can develop further. So, and one more example I would like to give, like import bill, that import, whenever we are importing, we are filing bill of entry. And if any mistake during bill of entry filing, it call for a penalty, it call for detention, then we need to pay a lot of money around that. So at India, Cummins India level, we literally digitalize. We have an automatic bill of entry validation process. It ensures that all the required field which are required for custom clearance of the parts, it proactively validated. If any mistakes are there, we can highlight and we can capture. So these are the few examples, and Cummins continuously working around that. And every improvement is not it's not called for any huge cost. And also, like, I am coming with Six Sigma background. So I think continual improvement, minor improvement continuously. Don't try to take the big jump. A small improvement, sustain. A small improvement, sustain. I think that's how it works. And with that intent, I think Cummins is doing a lot of improvement. And definitely it helped us. And I am expecting similarly, I think, as Aditya mentioned. So IIT will help us to deploy in MSME as well as for OEMs. So I think this is a good platform, and I am really looking for this today's event. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your immense knowledge with us. We also have today with us the State President of Laghu Udyog Bharati Madhya Pradesh, Mr. Mahesh Gupta, who is doing exemplary work in supporting small-scale industries in Madhya Pradesh. Sir, I request you to kindly address the gathering, and I request Professor I.A. Palani, Dean Research and Development, IIT Indore, to extend a warm welcome to Mr. Mahesh Gupta with a token of gratitude. Sir, I request you to kindly address the gathering.
नमस्कार। आज बहुत अच्छा दिन है। आईआईटी ने हम सभी को आमंत्रित किया है और एक अच्छे विषय के लिए टेक्नोलॉजी अपग्रेडेशन हमारे इंडस्ट्रीज में भी बहुत आवश्यक है, इसलिए ये विषय हमें दिया है। और एमएसएमई में हम इसका क्या उपयोग कर सकते हैं, बहुत आवश्यक है। हमारा एमएसएमई पूरे देश में 95% है और हमें इस नए अपग्रेडेशन के साथ आगे बढ़ना है। तो निश्चय ही यदि देश को आगे बढ़ाना है तो हमें इन सब चीज़ों का अध्ययन करते हुए आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा। तो इस सभागृह में माननीय श्री सुभाष जी जोशी जी जो डायरेक्टर हैं, माननीय श्री लाड साहब, आदित्य व्यास जी, दृष्टि जी और इस सभागृह में पधारे सभी इंडस्ट्रीज के और अन्य जो भी इंडस्ट्रीज से बड़े अधिकारी भी प्राप्त यहाँ पधारे हुए हैं, सभी को बहुत बहुत बधाई, धन्यवाद। फोर 4.0 विषय पर एमएसएमई क्या कर सकता है, उस विषय को यहाँ पे जानकारी के लिए बताया है। इंडस्ट्रीज 4.0 मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, ये दुनिया में भारत की अहम भूमिका है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के आह्वान पर हम अपने देश को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने के लिए अलग अलग विभिन्न प्रकार के एमएसएमई के लिए विभिन्न विधाओं में कार्य कर रहे हैं। इंडस्ट्रीज 4.0 मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की दुनिया में अहम भूमिका निभाता आ रहा है। मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की दुनिया में तकनीकी हर दिन उद्योगों को, उत्पादन को नई दिशा देती रही है। यही कारण है कि 2025 तक भारत को जीडीपी यानी सकल घरेलू उत्पाद में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की हिस्सेदारी को 25% तक ले जाने का लक्ष्य तय किया गया है। और रिसर्च भी यही बताती है कि इंडस्ट्री 4.0 इसमें बड़ी भूमिका निभा सकती है। अठारहवीं शताब्दी में मशीनों के जरिए उत्पादन की शुरुआत हुई, जिसमें पानी और भाप का इस्तेमाल हुआ। इसे इंडस्ट्री 1.0 कहते थे। इसके बाद 19वीं शताब्दी में श्रम और मशीनों की सहायता से असेंबली लाइन के जरिए बड़े पैमाने पर उत्पादन की शुरुआत हुई। इसे हम इंडस्ट्री 2.0 कह रहे थे। इसी प्रकार ये वही 20वीं शताब्दी में आईटी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स की मदद से ऑटोमेटिक उत्पादन की शुरुआत हुई, जिसे इंडस्ट्री 3.0 कहा गया। ठीक उसी प्रकार अब 21वीं सदी है। इसमें इंटेलिजेंट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग पर काम जारी है, जिससे डाटा क्लाउड, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, मशीन लर्निंग, रोबोटिक्स अहम भूमिका अदा करते हैं, जिसे इंडस्ट्री 4.0 कहा जाता है। आज का समय रोबोटिक का चल रहा है, उसमें एमएसएमई में भी हम बहुत सारा उपयोग कर रहे हैं और आगे भी करने का प्रयास करेंगे। उद्योग 4.0 मुख्य कारक पर आधारित होगा: कनेक्टिविटी, ऑटोमेशन, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एवं रियल टाइम डेटा। इन चारों का इस्तेमाल कर भारत आज इस क्षेत्र में तेजी से आगे बढ़ रहा है। यही कारण है कि भारत में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की हिस्सेदारी दिन प्रतिदिन बढ़ती जा रही है। इंटेलिजेंस के मैन्युफैक्चरिंग पर बल देते हुए भारत ने देश के कई क्षेत्रों को आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, एआई और मशीन लर्निंग, एमएल का लागू किया है। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, एआई मशीनों को इंसानों की तरह सोचने पर कार्य करने के लिए एवं सीखने में सक्षम बनाने की सोच पर कार्य कर रही है। साथ साथ देश में उत्पादन की स्पीड भी बढ़ रही है। यदि पीएम नरेंद्र मोदी जी द्वारा 28 जनवरी 2021 को कहा गया था, हमें याद रखना है, इंडस्ट्रीज 4.0 भी रोबोटिक के लिए नहीं बल्कि इंसान के लिए है। हमें यह सुनिश्चित करना होगा कि टेक्नोलॉजी इज ऑफ लिविंग का टूल ना बन के कोई ट्रैप है। दरअसल आज मानव जीवन का कोई क्षेत्र ऐसा नहीं बचा है जिसमें आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का दखल न रहा हो। स्वास्थ्य सेवा क्षेत्र, कृषि क्षेत्र, स्मार्ट शहर, स्मार्ट घर, वित्त, रक्षा, परिवहन एवं लॉजिस्टिक, नेचुरल लैंग्वेज, प्रोसेसिंग, सर्विस लॉन्च आदि जैसे सभी क्षेत्र में आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस पर मशीन लर्निंग एप्लीकेशन का तेजी से उपयोग किया जा रहा है। विभिन्न सरकारी संगठन भी सार्वजनिक सेवाओं एवं ई गवर्नेंस सेवा प्रदान करने के लिए एआई एमएल प्रणाली का उपयोग कर रहे हैं। ऐसे में हमें माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी द्वारा कहे गए इन शब्दों को भी ध्यान में रखना अति आवश्यक है। 2023 तक इसका पूरा बाजार $200 मिलियन का होने का प्रयास किया जा रहा है। इंडस्ट्रीज 4.0 बात करें तो साल 2023 तक का इसका पूरा बाजार $200 मिलियन का हो जाएगा। और अगर इंजीनियरिंग R&D की बात करें तो पूरी दुनिया में $2.1 ट्रिलियन का इन्वेस्टमेंट होने जा रहा है। भारत में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की हिस्सेदारी डीजीपी में भी 17% के आसपास पहुंच रही है। गौरतलब है, भारत में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की हिस्सेदारी जीडीपी की 17% है। 2025 तक इसके हिस्सेदारी को 25% तक ले जाने का लक्ष्य तय किया गया है। लेकिन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग का स्मार्ट बनाने के लिए बिना इस लक्ष्य को पाना संभव नहीं है। केंद्र सरकार इन्हीं प्रयासों में जुटी है और देश में इसके लिए तेजी से कार्य भी कर रही है। ऐसे में हमारे लिए जानना जरूरी है, वर्तमान में भारत अपने विकास के उद्देश्यों को प्राप्त करने और लोक कल्याण को बढ़ावा देने के लिए चौथी औद्योगिक क्रांति यानी इंडस्ट्री 4.0 की एआई और अन्य तकनीकों का उपयोग कैसे कर सके, इसके ऊपर विचार किया जा रहा है। इंडस्ट्री 4.0 को लेकर हाल ही में माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने देश में कौशल विकास को बढ़ाने के लिए बल दिया है। उसके लिए पहले से ही देश में औद्योगिक प्रौद्योगिकी की कौशल विकसित करने के लिए स्किलिंग, अपस्किलिंग और रीस्किलिंग का प्रोग्राम चलाए जा रहे हैं। वही साल 2020 में MSME के लिए AI और ML जैसी तकनीकों का बेहतर और तेज करने के लिए MSME मंत्रालय का भी देश में एकल खिड़की प्रणाली पोर्टल चैंपियंस को मजबूती प्रदान करते हुए आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस AI और मशीन लर्निंग ML का शुरुआत की गई है। आधुनिक तकनीक का प्राथमिकी उपयोग उपयोगकर्ता को गोपनीयता सुनिश्चित करते हुए पहुंच, समावेश और सशक्तिकरण सुनिश्चित करना है। इंडस्ट्रीज 4.0 हमें उसी युग की ओर ले जा रहा है जहां कड़े कानूनों के जरिए डेटा सुरक्षा के मुद्दों पर ध्यान दिया जाएगा। डिजाइन की ओर भी हमें बहुत ज़्यादा ध्यान देना है। हालांकि स्वचालन और डिजाइन में भारत के विशेषज्ञों का पुल बहुत बड़ा है। यही कारण है कि वैश्विक कंपनियों के भारत में अपने इंजीनियरिंग केंद्र स्थापित हैं। इन्हीं कारणों से भारत ने इस क्षेत्र में तेजी से अपने कदम जमाए हैं। यही कारण है कि आज भारत इस क्षेत्र में आत्मनिर्भर बनने के लिए संकल्पित है। इसके साथ ही आगे बढ़ रहा है। आत्मनिर्भर भारत बनाने के लिए 5G इकोसिस्टम और PLI योजनाओं को रोड मैप पर जोर दिया जा रहा है। इसके लिए हाल ही में हितधारकों को, नागरिकों को सेवाओं में ऑप्टिकल फाइबर के इस्तेमाल, ई-वेस्ट प्रबंधन, सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मोबिलिटी जैसे क्षेत्रों में व्यवहारिक सुझाव देने का स्पष्ट निर्देश दिया गया है। भारत की आर्थिक उत्पादन में 2/3 हिस्सा इसके शहरों में आता है। यही कारण है कि 100 स्मार्ट देशों में नागरिक केंद्रीय शासन लाने का काम किया जा रहा है। स्मार्ट शहरों का डिजिटल इंडिया कार्यक्रम के माध्यम से भारत आर्थिक एवं डिजिटल कंपनी दुनिया को जोड़ने के लिए काम कर रहा है। इसके अलावा नए जमाने की सार्वजनिक परिवहन प्रणालियाँ विकसित की जा रही है और इलेक्ट्रिक मोबिलिटी में संभावनाओं को ध्यान में दिया जा रहा है। हम इस इंडस्ट्रीज़ को 4.0 पॉइंट की भली भांति समझकर MSME में इसका उपयोग कर आने वाले नए विद्यार्थियों और उद्यमियों को इसका उद्देश्य एवं कार्य विधि से परिचय कराकर दैनिक जीवन में इसका उपयोग कर सकेंगे। सभी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार।
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts with us. We also have with us today Mr. Pramod Dafaria, President of Association of Industries of Madhya Pradesh. I request Professor Anand Pare from Department of Mechanical Engineering, IIT Indore, to welcome Mr. Pramod Dafaria with a token of gratitude. I request Professor Aruna Tiwari to kindly step here on the dais and welcome Mr. Pramod Dafaria. Sir, I request you to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning, everybody. A warm welcome. I feel highly privileged. I feel very proud to be here among you people because we can find best of the best over here. Even the last student of this institute is quite above our height. So I'm very happy to be here. दोस्तों, इतिहास के पन्ने अगर पलटे जाएं तो मालूम पड़ेगा कि हिंदुस्तान का GDP पूरे वर्ल्ड में सबसे हाईएस्ट था। उस GDP को डिस्टर्ब होने में काफी साल लगे। So we are all fighting, we are all together to see India again on that height. I, Pramod Dafaria, personally here to represent MSME of MP. There are approximately 6.3 billion MSME in India. The contribution of MSME in production in whole of India is approximately 45%. The contribution of export of MSME in whole of India is approximately 50 to 55%. MSME are the people who are providing maximum employment to people in India. The contribution of MSME in GDP is more than 23% in India. So, what I want to convey you, मैं आप लोगों को यही कहना चाहता हूँ कि MSME is backbone, economical backbone of India. और हमारे प्रेजेंट गवर्नमेंट माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इस बात को बहुत अच्छी तरह से रियलाइज करा है और उन्होंने पाया है कि अगर इंडिया को आत्मनिर्भर बनाना है, अगर इंडिया को वापस उस पोजीशन पर लाना है, नंबर 1 की पोजीशन, जैसे कि हम लोग क्लेम करते कि हम नॉलेज में नंबर 1 थे, हम प्रोडक्शन में नंबर 1 थे किसी ज़माने में, इफ़ यू वांट टू अचीव द सेम पोजीशन, तो MSME की तरफ हमें काफ़ी ध्यान देना पड़ेगा। उसी के चलते इस बार फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर ने डिजिटलाइजेशन एंड आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के ऊपर मोर देन 2500 करोड़ रुपए का बजट रखा है। बिकॉज अब ये जवाबदारी मैं आप लोगों पे ज़्यादा छोड़ता हूं, हाउ टू रीच द लास्ट पर्सन ऑफ इंडस्ट्री। माइक्रो इंडस्ट्री जो व्यक्ति मैनेज करता है वो मनी वाइज, फाइनेंस वाइज इतना स्ट्रांग नहीं होता है, उसके पास काम करने वालों की फौज भी कम होती है, उसके पास टेक्निकल डाटास भी अवेलेबल कम होते हैं, उसके पास मशीन्स का भी कम होना पाया जाता है। तो कैसे हम सब मिलके उस लास्ट पर्सन के पास पहुंच सकते हैं और उसको ये समझा सकते हैं, उसको ये कन्विंस कर सकते हैं और वापस उसको उस स्टेज पे लाने की कोशिश कर सकते हैं कि व्हाट ही कैन गिव टू द नेशन। मैं अपने दिल से, तहे दिल से आप लोगों का शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं, आप लोगों का धन्यवाद अदा करता हूं कि आपने ये प्रोग्राम रखा और एक नई आशा की किरण MSME के लिए जगाई कि किस तरीके से आप लोग MSME के लिए हेल्पफुल हो सकते हैं। डेफिनेटली व्हाट आई पर्सनली फील कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंसी एंड डिजिटलाइजेशन हमें हमारी इंडस्ट्री को किस तरीके से मदद कर सकती है। इट्स गोइंग टू डेफिनेटली इंक्रीज द एफिशिएंसी, इंक्रीज प्रोडक्टिविटी, it will help in lowering the operational cost, improved customer experience, enhance employee morale, then improved communication. It can increase transparency also, improve competitive advantages also, faster decision making also. So ये सब चीज़ों से इंडस्ट्री डेफिनेटली अपना बेस्ट और मैक्सिमम आउटपुट दे सकेगी। एक चीज़ आउट ऑफ कोर्स में आपसे और कहना चाहता हूँ कि गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स के अंदर बहुत टाइम लगता है कोई भी चीज़ को डिसाइड करने में। एक केस छोटा सा होता है तो MSME परेशान हो जाता है। एक अगर हेल्प गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट से लेनी होती तो उसका 6-6, 8-8 महीने लग जाते हैं। ऐसे केस में भी डिजिटलाइजेशन MSME को बहुत हेल्प करेगा। मेरी शुरू से विश रही है, एक इच्छा रही है कि एक इंडस्ट्री के मालिक को अपनी चेयर से उठ के किसी गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट में न जाना पड़े, लाइसेंस रिन्यू के लिए, रजिस्ट्रेशन के लिए, पेमेंट के लिए, किसी के लिए भी। तो उस केस में भी डिजिटलाइजेशन और आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस बहुत हेल्प करेगी। इट विल सेव द एनर्जी ऑफ एन इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट एंड मेक हिम वर्क टू लुक आफ्टर ओनली प्रोडक्शन, सेल एंड पेमेंट्स ओनली। So I again part my thanks to everybody who so is here and expect the high degree of favor from you that you will cater all MSME to give their best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words. I have a short announcement to make for our entire gathering here. In case of any emergency, if we have to evacuate this hall here, I request all our guests to take the nearest staircase to the ground floor and assemble outside this building. So this building is called the Carbon Building. I request all our guests to proceed to the ground floor and gather themselves outside this building in case of any emergencies. Our staff at DRISHTI CPS would be here to guide you. So now I request everyone to, so we'll be breaking for a tea, and before that I request everybody to gather here for a group photo. And we'll be coming back, all of us here, after half an hour, after the tea break.
Hello.
Need a quick photograph.
We would take the photographs in 3 rounds. So I request our guests to gather near the screen here.
So please, guys, join. Kankar sir. Palani sir, Kankar sir.
Request Palani sir and Kankar sir to please come forward for the photographs.
कर दी बंद.
I think some more members can come. Please come near to the dais. We will have to do it in 2 or 3 rounds. So I request everyone to please come. We will try to accommodate as many as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Can we have the next group, please? for the photograph. Palani sir. Kankar sir, can you please come in the front? Professor Joshi, can you, Dharmveer sir, can you please be seated again? We'll have to. Anybody else?
That's correct. Everyone joining is on. सबको बुला. Others who have not come for the photograph, I request all the members to please come here. Mr. Jain. Dr. Palani. Thank you.
DRISHTI team and other members, please come forward for the photograph.
I request everybody to proceed for tea, and we'll gather here back within half an hour. These are the occupants for table number 1. Now, Mr. Romit Shri Prasad, Mr. Vivek Dio, Mr. Zoe Pathan, table number 4. Occupants for table number 5, Akash Yadav, Mr. Amit, Dr. Sheetal Sudhakar, Mr. Kumar Swami, Mr. Naman. I'm repeating the occupants for table number 5.
according to your table number. Session now. Aditya. I think projector is not required now. अभी तो नहीं चाहिए. Oh. Oh. Yeah. So first coming.
And then followed by Aman कराएगा सर each.
तो उनके लिए.
Occupants for table number 7, Ms. Kirti, Mr. Arpit Asthana, Dr. Divya Srivastav, Mr. Manish Kumar, Mr. Prakalp Matha Jain, Pramod Bais, and Subhania Kaushik. Table number 7.
Of the participants first. So we'll start with table 1, then go to table 10, then table 2, table 9, and so on and so forth. Post the participant introduction, we'll have a very short technical session by Mr. Jitendra Saraswat of Cummins.
Let's start with the introduction. Please, table 1, we can start the introduction, please.
I would request just state out your name, your organization name, and which field are you working in.
Please go ahead.
Table number 1, can anybody please start? Aman, do we have a mic on table 1?
Hello friends, my name is Suhas Gokhale. I am representing Mahindra & Mahindra over here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Suhas. A very warm welcome.
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम राजन मिश्रा है। यूआर इंजीनियरिंग कंपनी के नाम से देवास में सेटअप है और स्टील इंडस्ट्री के लिए मशीनरी बनाते हैं।
Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Kalash Nibjia and I am representing Bidal. Bilal is an IoT and automation startup mainly for the heavy industries.
Good afternoon to all. I am Dr. Pankaj Jine, faculty in mechanical engineering at MIT Aurangabad, and I am working in Industry 4.0 and smart manufacturing.
Hello friends, my name is Rahul Shivare. I am co-founder of Box4 Analytics Private Limited. We are into manufacturing of corrugated boxes based at Pithampur.
Hello everyone, I am research scholar. Currently I am working in the area of smart manufacturing industry 4.0. Thank you.
Can we quickly go to table number 10, please?
मैं दीपक भंडारी, प्रेसिडेंट ग्लोबल फोरम फॉर इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट। मध्य प्रदेश के हर ज़िले में हमारे रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हैं और 10,000 से ज़्यादा इंडस्ट्रीज़ को हम पूरे मध्य प्रदेश में आज कैटर करते हैं। हर महीने हम लोग जॉइंट वेंचर्स और इस प्रकार से इवेंट करते हैं, वर्कशॉप है, सेमिनार्स है, और किस प्रकार से मध्य प्रदेश में MSME का विकास हो, इसको लेकर हम लोग लगातार कार्य करते रहते हैं। इसमें गवर्नमेंट के साथ भी हम लोग करते हैं और प्राइवेट सेक्टर के साथ भी हम करते हैं, और IIT और इसके अलावा जितने भी इंस्टीट्यूशंस हैं, IIT वर्ल्ड लेवल का है। बहुत हमें खुशी है कि हम IIT के साथ मिलकर भी आगे काम करेंगे और हमारी पूरी टीम यहाँ पर आई हुई है। मैं वडनेरे जी को कहूँगा, ये सेक्रेटरी हैं संस्था के।
Welcome, sir. I would request to keep your introduction brief. Your name, your organization name, and your line of business, please.
Yes. My name is Vikram Vadnere, and I represent GFID, and I am secretary of GFID. And for any, we are basically promoting our startup incubator. Means we are working just like in startup incubator, and we are promoting startups in GFID. And we, as Deepak ji has told us, that we are having 10,000 plus members in our association, and we are very soon in next month we are organizing trade shows and seminars for startups.
Thank you so very much, sir.
Thank you.
Myself, Dr. Vijay Kumar Salvia from International Research and Development Community Organization, USA, India. We are in the Industrial 4.0 applications, IoT, artificial intelligence, M2M learning, machine data science, data analyst, and we are working for all whatever the technology transfers, startups and research and development, what industry wants, and similarly what academic parts want to connect and to bridge them. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much.
Hi, good morning. This is Roshan Rawal from Exposit, based out of company in Ahmedabad. We are into virtual reality, augmented reality, and metaverse solutions for the MSME, where we help for digitalizations with the help of the new tech. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. I am Pallavi Gautam. I am a PhD scholar in IIT Indore. I am working on condition monitoring of gearboxes.
We go to table number 3, please. Start the introduction at table number 3. Kaval. Please go ahead, sir. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, all of you. My name is T.H. Mandloi, Timirhar Mandloi. I am from Analog Power Tech Engineering, Indore. Our company is in end-to-end solution, providing end-to-end solution for remote monitoring solution. Any type of remote monitoring, power monitoring, energy monitoring, fuel monitoring, as well as the automation and alarm monitorings. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Mahesh Pofle from Startup Techvarium India Private Limited, and it is Indore based only, and we are developing the industrialized and digitalization solutions for the MSMEs particularly, and we are also developing solutions regarding AR, VR, MR, XR for the industries and other clients also. Thank you.
महेश गुप्ता, इंदौर में पोलो ग्राउंड में रोहित ऑफसेट प्राइवेट लिमिटेड डायरेक्टर हूँ और फार्मा पैकेजिंग का पूरा कार्य होता है। मैं लघु उद्योग भारती मध्य प्रदेश का अध्यक्ष हूँ। सूक्ष्म लघु उद्योगों के लिए एक अखिल भारतीय संगठन लघु उद्योग भारती है, जो एकमात्र संगठन है और उसमें करीब करीब 50,000 सदस्य हैं हमारे, और पूरे प्रदेश के हर ज़िले में हमारी इकाई है और पूरे भारत की प्रत्येक ज़िले में इकाई है। करीब करीब 650 इकाइयाँ कार्यरत हैं और हम MSME के लिए पूरा कार्य कर रहे हैं। केंद्र में जितनी भी कमेटियाँ हैं उसमें सभी में हमारे सदस्य हैं। MSME में 10 सदस्य हैं। यदि इस संबंध में किसी भी तरह की कोई परेशानी आती है तो हम आपका सहयोग कर सकते हैं। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much.
Hello, I am Vedant Rade. I am pursuing masters in IIT Indore, and I am currently working in the field of smart manufacturing, and I am specifically working in development of digital twins for manufacturing systems.
Hello everybody, I am from Quick Find Infotech. We are providing a job application named eJobby. It will be soon launched over Google App in next few days. I hope we will get valuable suggestions for this portal.
I am Professor Palani from IIT Indore. I work in the field of mechatronic system design and laser-based processing. Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone. I am Bhupendra Verma. I am representing SMC Corporation India Private Limited, and we are into pneumatics products. Thank you.
Yeah, can we quickly go to table number 9, please? A mic on table number 9, Dikshant.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Pramod Dafaria. I have got a unit with the name RL Industry. We are into fabrication of fire tender, supplying throughout India. Apart from that, I happen to be immediate past President, Association of Industries Madhya Pradesh, and we are looking for the welfare of our industrial friends. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am Amol Ogle. I am a PhD student from IIT Bombay, currently working in the field of reliability analysis.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Mohammad Nasir, representing Indo-German tool room. It is called MSME Technology Center. We are into the business of commercial tool room as well as training center.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much.
Good afternoon, all of you. I am Dhananjay Zole. I am faculty in mechanical engineering department at IITI Nagpur. My area includes industrial engineering, Industry 4.0, smart manufacturing, and ergonomics. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. Myself Manish Kashawa from Anand Shri Vehicle Private Limited. We are running we manufacturing the electric two-wheeler manufacturer. We are the startup company.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah, good afternoon. I am Bharat, and we are into electric mobility, and we have started with production, design, development, and production of EV two-wheelers, and we are a startup incubated by IIT Indore.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Myself, Shivacharan Kaleshia. I am Vertex on India Private Limited, is a startup of the company. So we are providing service sector and traders. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Can we quickly go to table number 2, please? Start from table number 2.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Prabjot Singh, representing startup Exergy Innovations Private Limited. We are manufacturing smart furnaces for MSMEs. Thank you.
Hello, friends. My name is Ashish Saraf. We are working on innovation and services, and I'm taking care of one startup.
Hi everyone, my name is Rohan Mishra. I work for a company called UR Engineering Company from Devas, and our company works for steel manufacturing sector.
नमस्कार, राजेश जैन, MP इंजीनियरिंग एंड मशीन टूल्स इंदौर और MP ऑटो इंजीनियरिंग पीथमपुर, दो इंडस्ट्रीज़ हमारी हैं. मेनली L&T, केस न्यू हॉलैंड, लियोगोंग, कोरस, इन लोगों को हम लोग एज ए एंसिलरी कंपोनेंट सप्लाई करते हैं. थैंक यू.
Thank you, Jain Saab. Thanks for coming.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Vijay Agrawal from Advanced Packaging Indore. We are manufacturing in packaging, plastic packaging material. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Namaste, Ashish.
एक्सेल एनजीटेक पोलो ग्राउंड में मेरी यूनिट है और मैं प्रेस ब्रेक टूलिंग के लिए काम करता हूँ। जिसको भी शीट मेटल का जहाँ पे भी काम होता है, हमारे टूल्स बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट में से आते हैं। और लार्ज साइज मशीनिंग फैसिलिटी लाइक सरफेस ग्राइंडिंग एंड वीएमसीज वो भी हमारे पास अवेलेबल है। फाइन, थैंक यू।
Hello everyone, I am Jaideep Singh and I am a research scholar at IIT Bombay.
Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Suyash Srivastav. I came here on the behalf of Shakti Pumps India Limited. Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone, I am Mukul Goyal, I am from Hertz Electronics. We manufacture electrical equipment, control equipment for power utilities.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Makarand Kulkarni, faculty, Mechanical Engineering Department, IIT Bombay. I work in the area of reliability, maintenance, smart manufacturing, digital twins, etc. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thanks for coming.
Hello everyone, I am Professor Devendra Deshmukh. I am from Mechanical Engineering, IIT Indore. I work in the area of IC engines, combustion and spray.
Let's quickly go to table number 8, please. Anil, table number 8.
Hello. Namaste, I am Dr. D.L. Sharma. I have over 4 decade experience in pharma industry. I have our unit OmTech Lab Private Limited. There we have developed 5 import substitute product for the first time in India. Now we have problem of marketing and we also want to start a fermentation project. So we will take some support from IIT to complete our project.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thank you so very much.
Hello everyone, I am Shiv from MSense. We provide quality check and monitoring using our AI-powered digital ES and IS. We are based out of Bangalore.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, I am Dr. Praveen Tambe. I am faculty in Operations Management and Decision Sciences at IIM Trichy, and I work in the area of reliability maintenance and operations management. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tambe. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Deepika Pathak. I will be representing my startup, which is Smart Blues. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deepika. Thanks for coming.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Kirti Malviya, representing Modern Laboratories Indore. We have 2 pharmaceutical manufacturing units in Indore, Modern Laboratories and Nandini Medical Laboratories. And we are supplying our medicine all over the India and exporting around 15 countries. And we have institutes also, pharmacy and for management. And 1 marketing unit, Notion Pharma. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kirti. Thank you.
I am Dr. Anil Kharya from Modern Laboratories and Nandini Medical Laboratories.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shriya Mangla, representing Mangla Engineering Limited. We are a manufacturing unit based out of Devas, where we manufacture electric motors, and we basically work as an OEM, supplying to all the major customers in the country.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yogesh, and I'm working as a PhD scholar in IIT Indore, and I'm working in condition gearbox mounting. Yeah.
Thank you so very much, Yogesh. Can we go to table number 4, please?
All right, so I am Mohit Law from IIT Kanpur, where I am a faculty in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, and I work in the area of machine.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, this is Zoe Bitarsiwala. I'm representing my startup here called Smart Blues. It's a smart solution for blue-collar contract labor and contractors. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Girish. I am working as an assistant professor in Mechanical Engineering Department, IIT Indore. My research area is machining and additive manufacturing. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, myself Jagdeep Singh. I am representing Autolumen. We are in high pressure die casting and gravity die casting.
Hi everyone, I am Vivek Dev from Aniraj Engineering and Consultants. We are into the manufacturing of automotive parts. Along with that, We are into the designing and manufacturing of all kinds of jigs, fixtures, and special purpose machineries. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Ajay Borasi. We represent company SMC Corporation India Private Limited. It's one of the leading company in pneumatics, and we provide solutions in pneumatic, hydraulic, and advanced pneumatic systems.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Romit Sawani. I'm from SMC Corporation. We are world largest manufacturer of pneumatic components. In addition to that, we provide training kits for mechatronics and automation. So we partner with a lot of skill centers and educational institutes as well as industrial training centers for set up a lot of training centers for MSMEs as well.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for coming.
Hello everyone, I'm Shri Prasad. I'm from IIT. I'm PhD scholar at IIT Indore, and I work in the area of decentralized decision making for smart manufacturing.
Thanks, buddy. Can we quickly go to table number 6, please? Table number 6.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Anand Kumar, faculty in Mechanical Engineering, IIT Jammu, and my research area is in 3D printing and digital twin.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thanks for coming.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Professor Hemant Marmat from Acropolis. My area of specialization is electrical vehicles. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thank you for coming.
Good afternoon, one and all. I am Arpit. I am a research scholar here at IIT Indore in Mechatronics and Instrumentation Lab, and we are working with laser micro 3D printing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Srinivasan, the founder of SquareCom Solutions Grahas VR, and we are building our own VR device for the industrial training solutions for the upskilling and reskilling. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. This is Dhruv Shah from Bari Labs, and we are a hardware tech startup, kind of a tech support for all the hardware tech startups which they are trying to intend to build.
Thank you so very much. Can we quickly go to table number 5, please?
Good afternoon to all of you. I am Chandrakant Mishra from Shakti Pumps India Limited. We are manufacturing submersible pumps and motor and solar pump set, and we are also introduce EV motors. EV motors, we are working on that. So thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Priyan Shah again from Bari Labs, and we are a hardware tech studio supporting startups and corporates in their hardware, in the design, electronics, mechanics, and everything, covering up every aspect from small micro hardwares to big robots, everything.
Thank you. Thank you, Priyan.
Hello everyone, my name is Akash Yadav. I am associated with Industrial and System Engineering Lab at IIT Indore. I am working on digital twin for improving healthcare system under the guidance of Professor Bhupesh Kumar Lad. Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my name is Sheetal Chiddarwar. I am from Vishweshwarya National Institute of Technology, and I am a faculty of Mechanical Engineering. Also we have a Center of Excellence in Industry 4.0 and digitalization, and I look after the activities of that center. It's especially for skilling and upskilling. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Kumar Swami, and I'm representing a firm called Sai Precision and Sri Shakti Bags. And almost since last 2 decades, we are in Pithampur and associated with all the industries, serving industrial automations, special purpose machines, and recently we have started exporting jumbo bags, FIBC bags. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for coming.
Hi friends, Vasudev Gadgil from SMC Pneumatics, world leader pneumatic and mechatronic company nowadays, spread their arms in data monitoring also. I handle their trainings and application support and holding hands for different startups.
Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you. Can we quickly go to the last table number 7, please?
Hello, I am Sanjay Ahuja from Aniraj. We are into design and development of auto parts.
Thank you, sir.
Hello everyone, I am Manish Kumar representing here the Automech India Private Limited. We are basically in heavy fabrication for the construction equipment part.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Manish, for coming.
Hello everyone, my name is Arpay Asana. I am founder of MLWorks Private Limited. We are a one-stop solution for complete electronics manufacturing. It's an online platform for people to manufacture their products 5x faster and 10x cheaper.
Thank you, Arpit.
Hello everybody, my name is Pramod Bes from TechBest Solutions. We are a digital agency providing business automation and a digital solution for all the startups and MSMEs.
Thank you so much, sir.
Good afternoon, all of you. I am Prakalp Jain. I am from Ifalogic Consulting Private Limited, and we are basically into MSME focused consulting services.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, one and all. Myself, Kaushik Sonia. I'm doing masters at IIT Indore, and I'm working in the field of energy harvesting and smart sensor for Industry 4.0. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Very good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Divya Srivastava from Shiv Nadar University. I am faculty in Mechanical Engineering Department, and the area of my research is production scheduling, reliability engineering, quality control, and recently I am working on development of digital twin for assembly line problems. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Srivastava. Let's begin with the next session of this event. I'd like to invite Dr. Atre.
Come in.
Oh, thank you, sir.
To start with the formal session, thank you so much for everybody's introduction. To start with the formal session, we have the context setting by one of our colleagues from Cummins. He's Mr. Jitendra Saraswat. I would request my colleague Atre to quickly introduce Mr. Saraswat, and then Mr. Saraswat can share us some information about why Industry 4.0, why digitalization, what are the main components, and give us a few examples of industries in which such digitalization experimentation projects have taken place and have taken place successfully. Over to you, Atre.
We have with us Mr. Jitendra Kumar Saraswat today. So he is currently working with Cummins Technologies India Private Limited as, so his responsibilities include driving manufacturing, functional excellence activities and Industry 4.0 at 4 plant locations, that is CTT Pitampur, CTT Devas, CTT Rudrapur and Cummins Recon plants. He is Six Sigma Green Belt certified professional and certified sponsor. He has led on-site implementation of efficiency improvement projects by applying various lean manufacturing concepts such as value stream mapping, line balancing, SWM, etc. Driving improvements through Industry 4.0 techniques through IoT, AR, VR, cobots, SCS, etc. are few of the domains in which he is an expert. We are glad to have him here today with us, and I would like to invite Professor Deshmukh to welcome Jitendra Kumar Saraswat here today, and with a token of gratitude. So please. I would request Mr. Jitendra Kumar Saraswat to share his knowledge with us today.
Okay.
So before connecting this PowerPoint presentation, just I'll start with some view, my view about Industry 4.0. So first of all, you should take in mind, Industry 4.0 is not your problem-solving tool. It is a kind of enablers. Whenever you have efficiency in your process, then you can enhance the efficiency. When there would be inefficiency in your process, you never solved your problem by using Industry 4.0 tools. So whenever you are using Industry 4.0, so just start with your basics. Your basics start with lean manufacturing, which we learned so far, theory of constraint, or whatever. There are a lot of techniques are available. For example, advanced statistics, simulation, a lot of technologies people are keep on asking, discussing. But whenever you are going to opt Industry 4.0 technique, first, again and again, I am saying, just correct your basics. And basics will be corrected by your common sense, your common fundamental techniques. That is the basic fundamental. Still, okay. That is first thing. Second, my view about Industry 4.0, whenever you are going to opt any technology, first think 2 times, 3 times whether IT is required or not. Again, I am critic this concept Industry 4.0. You need to identify your problem. What is your pain area? Once you will identify your pain area, there is a lot of technology available outside the world. Even every day I am connecting with 1 or 2 suppliers. So first I am trying to identify what is my pain area. What exactly I am going to solve. I never attracted a lot of good technology. For example, augmented reality. People are talking about augmented reality, machine learning, deep learning. A lot of jargons are there. But first we need to identify what exactly we are going to solve. Can we connect or it will take some more time?
2 more minutes.
Yeah, okay, okay. So, I think probably it is visible to all. Okay, so in next 10 minutes, I am going to cover following 6 areas about Industry 4.0. Some theoretical connect for interest of, there's a lot of academician in this forum. And so 30% area I will cover in the area of academic. Second, I will give some example of cyber physical system, IoT, and cloud computing and advanced simulation techniques, and how it is helping to enhance the efficiency in my organization. An example of big data analytics, cloud computing and predictive analysis, and various initiatives at Cummins plant. And I'll end my discussion with recommendation to MSME and OEM for digital journey. Yeah, so I'll start with the basic, what is the definition of Industry 4.0. A lot of definitions available. When you'll Google and you will type Industry 4.0, you'll see n number of definition. But there is no universal accepted definition in the area of Industry 4.0. But frequent use definition, which I saw, it's an umbrella term for connected various technology. And a lot of good professors, they are working in Industry 4.0. There's a Professor Kamble from NITI Mumbai. He's doing a lot of good research work and giving a lot of good definition, used case study. And some critique on Industry 4.0. There are a few authors available, not in India, outside India, some European authors. There's a critique this Industry 4.0 technology. That critic talks about is a pre-claimed initiative, pre-claimed revolution. We saw in 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, we claimed Industry 3.0 happened when it is actually happened. But 4.0 few authors are saying no, it is not happening. It's on process of implementing Industry 4.0. But still we are saying that we reached at Industry 4.0 domain. So it's some critique, and a few authors they are saying it is a fancy name. But there's a lot of respect in this area. People are saying, no, we can enhance the efficiency. There is a live cases where people observed, now there's a lot of benefit we are getting after implementing Industry 4.0. But the question arises, why now? Why not 20 years back? The reason behind is that the affordability of software, affordability of hardware. We have now cloud system. We have software as a SaaS services. We have PaaS services. So now people can afford such kind of initiative. Now cost of sensors is very less. If we'll discuss 20 years back, the cost of implementation is one cloud system or one in-house server would be very high. People have never thought about that, but now the affordability is very less. So Genesis, we could see it is started from German, the concept of Industry 4.0 initiative, USA Advanced Manufacturing, UK Smart Factory. And the same way in India, we are seeing Industry 4.0 made in India. There's a lot of classification. One classification given by Rubman, one classification by Professor Kamble. So what they are saying, Industry 4.0 can be cascaded IoT, Internet of Things. People are aware Internet of Things. Big data analytics. So it's a very big name, big data analytics. What is the meaning of big data analytics? We are using data from last 50 years. But now, what is the change? Why now we are saying big data analytics? The difference between is, earlier we have normal data. Now we have data with volume, variety, and velocity. Huge number of data is coming. Now we have capability to handle this data. Now we have cloud system in which no initial investment is required. But big data analytics, what is my recommendation? There could be two kind of data. One would be the primary data, one is secondary data. Primary data is, which is very much sensitive for organization. People are still thinking we have some confidential data. If we'll share this data to a cloud, then some competitor may take my information. So now people are cascading this data to primary data and secondary data. And they are putting secondary data into cloud system. There is a lot of other things, additive manufacturing, augmented reality, cloud manufacturing, cyber physical system. So live cases, very good example. People are using to monitoring stress level of our operators by using CPS system. So I will start with some basic example which we used to enhance the efficiency of our plant. So first we identify what is our problem statement. Then we used IoT and CPS techniques. So basically the problem was that industry were moving last 7 to 2 years fixed and flexi kind of concept. So they are recruiting flexi manpower to maintain their P&L, to enhance cost reduction drive. So the problem statement was, whenever we are recruiting flexi manpower, then there would be the problem of training. They are not trained. We cannot deploy that manpower immediately on machine. Otherwise, it will compromise to our quality system. And second, after arrival of manpower, it took around 20 minutes to assigning any machine. We introduced one technology. First, we introduced training center, that is a Pathshala. Pathshala contains audio-visual training center. Audio-visual training center developed by us only. And after that, we developed one software. The software contains kind of test question and everything. So it's a kind of certificate. After passing these marks, operator can go to shop floor. This is a live example. Second, we're using IoT techniques. People boarded on bus for our plant arrival 1 hour before shift start. For example, Dharam gave example. They boarded at Bhavarkua. So we installed BLE readers inside the buses and BLE devices given to our operators. So what happened? BLE readers sense their availability. And this data goes through internet technology to their cloud. Using advanced simulation technique, we just connected, we fit the competency level of our operators and the machine required competency level. So whenever the operators entered at the plant, he knows, now today's my plant is in that machine. I need to operate that machine. And second level, we are very conscious about quality. We are very focused about quality management system. We used some sustenance mechanism. In CTQ machine, critical to quality machine, again we used BLE devices, BLE readers. So it sends the complete presence of that operator. So if any entrained person will assign on that machine, it gives triggers to our quality system. So ultimately we solve two problems: to reduce 20 minutes time in per shift and assigning right people, complete competency mapping. Second example I am going to cover is work in process inventory. So work in process inventory, what is the process? I think everybody is using ERP system. They have some Oracle or ERP system. So ERP information, the current WIP inventory, you use very basic statistics. We defined what is the various level of our parts. What is the mean and Six Sigma level would be next level. Then next safety stock would be mean plus 2 Sigma level. And max quantity would be mean and 3 Sigma level. And we put such kind of lock in ERP system as well. Means part will not be issued if these quantity issuance will cross at that level. And we developed one very good dashboard where people can see real-time WIP status. Ultimately, we could able to reduce WIP inventory around 1 crore by using some simple techniques, simple big data analytics technique, ERP integration. Moving to the next slide, we did a lot of our many projects. For example, CBM implementation. We did CBM implementation. We use machine learning techniques. In machine learning technique, now we are getting, using ANN model, neural network model, we are getting when this abnormality will come for particular that machine. And we could able to improve the uptime of that particular machine from 94% to 99%. We cannot expect more than 99% by using these techniques. Some techniques, we are using Lotto automation training. This is a complete software technology base. Then gate data entry is again dot-based programming, in-house development. Next, any change, we routed through some management of change technique. This is again Java-based technique. Then automate visitor management system. Then TBWS automation process. We believe on team-based work system. It is based on tanked motivation model. It's a start from forming, storming, norming, and performing. So for inclusive environment creating, we want to create healthy competition among the team. So we use this automation and we are calculating real time their motivation to our operators. So again, I am moving to prerequisite for Industry 4.0 implementation. This is a recommendation for MSME or any OEM. So first prerequisite, company must have data in any form. They either have some Oracle system, they must have data. Once you have data, then you can filter that data. Then you will get other required information. Next one is technology. Company must opt latest technology. When your ERP is upgrading, then the particular programming language must be upgrading. Then basic resource, time and investment, technical skills. Again, process standardization. I am focusing this part again and again. If you have a standardized process, then only you can implement these kind of tool. Otherwise, you will enhance your inefficiency only. Other drivers, top management role, it is very important. Top management role means average age of organization. If your average age of organization is less than 30%, now people you are using some software and mobile application, they will easily accept your new tools, new application, mobile application. So you will not get any kind of resistance. Then central structure. You must have central structure. Those can coordinate with other team. So another benefit would be central team. If you implement one solution, then central build team have all kind of information. For example, data code, technology. The central team can immediately same project to your other plants. Next, average age, then lean initiative. It is very important. Earlier IT initiative. What kind of IT initiative taken? So my recommendation would be 3 times before implementing any solution. Standard process, correct your basics. Apply stats, apply optimization technique, applied transportation technique, whatever technique you want to apply, correct your basics. Second, do not attract the technology. First, identify what is your problem. Once you will identify your real problem in your supply chain, then problem will be immediately solved. A lot of technology is available. And keep in your mind, Industry 4.0 is exactly enablers. These are not exactly your problem solver. What is happening around the world, I'll touch upon few technology. People are using, they are monitoring operators' stress level by using some Python. There are Python codes available by using eyebrow and facial expression. They are observing what are real-time motivation level that operator. These are technologies available. Best suited candidate for your job requirement. These programs are available using principal component factor analysis. Now recruitment process is very smooth by using this factor analysis. Complex rejection monitoring. So complex rejection monitoring through machine learning, deep learning, the real use of Industry 4.0. You can use machine learning, deep learning kind of model by complex rejection modeling. It's not a fancy kind of project. Next one, new training techniques. That have been introduced in AI technique, but you need to figure out what exact training you want. There's a 3D kind of trainings available. Next, we are also working on this AI technique for partial blind people as a part of CSR initiative. We are in the process of tying up with some blind schools so that people can see this word again for partial blind school. Real-time monitoring of a lot of reports. For example, rejection monitoring, OE monitoring, output monitoring, and prediction. So when you are monitoring, you are collecting data from collecting interface. And when you move to prediction analysis, then you need to use some simulation technique. For example, exponential, Poisson distribution. You need to figure it out. What could be prediction, right prediction for that tool. Delivery, and last point I am going to cover. As a OEM, what is expectation from supplier? The first point would be tracking of vehicle. This is a live example you can immediately implement. Tracking of your vehicle through mobile application. But the condition applied, route has been optimized already through transportation technique. Otherwise, you just gathered the data and you get the information, nothing will happen. Second, prediction of customer demand. So it's a very live cases. Prediction of demand with accuracy of 98%. There is a lot of statistical tool available where you can use seasonality impact and you can predict the demand. If you can accurately predict the demand, you can align your resources accordingly. Second, e-Kanban implementation at customer end. By understanding this, by implementing this, you can understand the real-time consumption pattern at customer end. And accordingly, you can make your stock as per requirement. Scheduling through ERP, it is a very basic feature available in ERP, but I saw many industries are not using. Real-time visibility of customer demand. Quality performance, there is a part traceability, consumption at customer end. Operator history tracking, you can easily understand by using SAMs or other softwares. Real-time monitoring of customer complaint and status. Real-time of field failure, but it required some simulation technique. You must be aware of simulation technique, then only you can analyze real-time field failure. And advanced statistics to control the rejection. So these are a few examples. Thanks a lot. I'm closing this discussion. Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, sir, for sharing with us some of the very important aspects of Industry 4.0. Now I request our project director, Dr. Bhupesh Lad, to address the gathering and help them understand the agenda for today.
Okay, so there is no address, sorry. We intentionally kept the interaction session and a brainstorming section after lunch because we cannot break it in between. So we have 5-10 minutes. I'll just give a couple of precursors of the hints so that the MSME persons and other persons can get an idea of what we are expecting. There is no slide, no address. But there are a few points which I would like to highlight here. You can, while doing the brainstorming, you can focus on 2 dimensions. So when you talk about Industry 4.0, there is one dimension is customer-supplier relation. So just give me answer this simple question. How many of you go to buy vegetable and pay in cash? No one? Couple of them. That too not very regularly, I am very sure. Why? Is it because the supplier of the vegetable vendor is digitally very enhanced and he wanted you to only pay through Paytm, etc.? Probably no. Because the customer, we are digitally enhanced, we feel comfort in paying through Paytm and other mobile applications. So they are pushed to adopt that. They are now, if you don't have Paytm, probably your vegetable may be good, but people will go and buy from the next one. That has happened with me. I now normally don't carry my purse many times, and I just pay and buy it. So they are pushed. Similarly, you have the same relationship with your customers, OEM. So think from your customer point of view. They are going to drive the Industry 4.0 or digitalization requirement for you. For example, suppose your customer OEMs, larger scale industries, they are definitely going to go for the digitalization, Industry 4.0. They are going to create the digital twins of the equipment that they are going to make. Correct? And you are the supplier for many of their assemblies and components. What if in future they say that with the assembly you give me the digital twin of the assembly, because it becomes very easy for me. Instead of I get all the hardware and then start creating digital twin, which is not possible. The OEM may not be aware what type of material is used, what was the chemical composition, what processing has happened, what inspection has happened, and various other things. What is the actual operation manual of your sub-assembly, etc. So if you can provide with your hardware a digital version of your hardware, let's say control panel you are providing for OEM, machine tool manufacturer, if you can provide a digital twin which gives a complete idea about the component used in it, the operational rating, manual, safety manual, etc., it's going to create extra value for your customer, that is OEM. So there are many such cases, and to do that, what you need? You need a traceability in your own organization. You will have to trace from the raw material till you get that assembly, which is not possible by your customer. So in future, it is possible, and we have seen in many of our past interaction with OEMs, even and MSMEs, that the customers are driving the need of digitalization for MSME. In fact, nowadays some of the OEMs or large-scale companies are rating the supplier based on their digitalization level. They want more, if you can provide more visibility to your customer, to for your shop floor, they can see live what is happening, where is the product which I have ordered, what is the inspection level, how many of them was a 100% inspection and so on, and what material was used, what was the temperature and the other parameter during the manufacturing. They will have more confidence on their product. They can use it in their planning. In real time, if they know when the product is going to come to me, they can do their dynamic planning and they can improve their operation. So when you think from the digitalization, are there areas where your supplier will be happy if you have some digitalization in your shop floor, be it related to how you capture the order from the customer, how you process the product, how you supply it, the entire traceability, who has manufactured it, and so on, everything. So that's one part. Second, this is the customer-supplier relationship part. Second one is your own operation. Think, if I have digitalization, can I improve my own shop floor? So I'll tell you, we had a study with one of the medium scale industry, and just by changing the batch size and the schedule, we showed that their current schedule was 34 to 40% inaccurate, and by changing the schedule, we showed the improvement in 30 to 40% improvement. The cost saving and the time saving. So there are many such cases. If you have a data of your own organization, data related to the production process, data related to the maintenance, data related to quality, if you capture it, record it properly, you can utilize, you can have data-driven decision making and improve your own shop floor. So it's not only for your customer. They are the indirect, probably for you it's direct, motivation, but there are many things which you can do. I'll give one example, simple example again, very small scale industry in Devas. We saw it was just half of this room, in fact. They were making some precision component. What the owner said that, I need to inspect each and every product, simple go, no go gauge kind of inspection, manual inspection. And if I don't inspect some of the product, and if the lot gets rejected, it's a huge cost to me. What he was doing is he was put a camera, CCTV camera, and he was watching. But it is obviously not very comfortable for the owner. So he wanted a very simple digital solution so that if the operator doesn't do 100% inspection, that is very common. People don't do 100% inspection because they feel and it's always getting accepted. This, they will do couple of them, they will test it, and rest of them they will just pass on. But the consequence was very severe, and every second he showed me some calculation that every second their money value is something which is very significant. If they don't do the inspection, it will reduce to a great extent. So just by putting a camera and putting some additional AI-based algorithm which says that this particular part came, but it was not inspected. And if some alarm can go or some record they can come that how many parts were actually inspected. This will solve the problem of a very small company, and that manufacturer was really interested in such solution. So you see, even some example given by Cummins for the employee attendance, inventory management, cobotics. There are many places where you can think when you brainstorm for digitalization. There is no limit. So I request all the table members to do the brainstorming after the lunch, obviously. From various angles, if you want some hint, think from the maintenance point of view, what data can be generated, how this can be used. Think from the quality point of view, what data can be generated which you are currently not doing, which can be of use. Production point of view, traceability point of view, and various other aspects. Obviously, your colleagues will come up with a few other thoughts. So that's it. So this will give you some idea where some hint for the roundtable. After lunch, we will start with the process of the roundtable discussion. There is a 2 or 3 level of process. It required involvement of the participant. There is no lecture after this. I hope you all will enjoy. Let's break for the lunch. Yeah, thank you.
I request all our guests to please proceed for lunch. And after we are done with our lunch, we'll try to gather here by 2 and begin with our brainstorming sessions.
Guys, we start post-lunch on individual tables, the discussion. Please make sure that you sit on the same table because it is arranged with MSMEs, OEMs, startups, professors, and PhD scholars. Thank you so much. Please remember your table number. I think this would be slightly easy. You can keep your bags here. We're having lunch in the same room. The washroom is on the ground floor in case somebody wishes to use it. You can access it from this side or from the other side, staircase.
There is no need to take your bags. The lunch is at the same place where the tea was and the breakfast was. It's just the back side of the hall.